Hi, everybody. It's Ann Clay, and I've been asked by quite a few people now about my health and to give a health update. Well, I have not been on because even though I made this about my health, in my head, it was still about my weight. And although I lost a lot of weight right away at the beginning, then the weight stopped. I just plateaued and I just sat there. Now, I know that I've probably lost a little since the end of last summer because this dress is a little bit bigger and it was less big on me last summer. I mean, it still fit me, but I feel like maybe my pants might be tighter on me, so I'm a little afraid to try them on. And yeah, I'm kind of a chicken. I could step on the scale and get the facts, and I'm back to I don't dare step on the scale. But here's what's been going on: 1 year of carnivore, probably. Yeah, it's basically a year of carnivore exactly for me. So what has happened in a year of carnivore? My blood pressure went down, although it hasn't gone as low as I'd like it to be. So there's that. My weight went down a lot. My waist size, everything went down, and then it just kind of stayed there. If anything, I've crept up and some of my dimensions have changed. So I've gotten a little smaller in some parts and a little bigger in other parts than I did when I initially lost weight. I haven't been exercising at all. In fact, in this winter, I mostly just sat around. So there's that. Always meaning to join a gym, never exercising. Summers, I get a whole lot more activity going on, but I've been doing a lot of just working for my other channel on the computer. And that means that I'm sitting here behind a desk. Now, what I have thought of doing very often is getting one of those treadmills for under the desk, but I honestly really don't want one because I don't want it standing there looking at me. I'm not sure I want to walk while I'm working. Um, so yeah, there's some things I'm not doing. uh, my carnivore has been kind of a dirty carnivore. So I didn't eat dairy for many, many months. And then I started eating dairy. Uh, Dairy is easy. It's easy to grab a piece of cheese when you're hungry and when you don't want to cook and when other things are going on. So I have been partaking, as my daughter would say, I will partake. I have been partaking of some cheese, not a lot, but more than I would have. I don't really eat ice cream, but I am putting a little bit of cream in my coffee. Now, I'm not really a coffee drinker, but this Christmas, I just decided that I needed something, just like something special because I'm only eating meat. So I decided to start 1 cup of coffee a day. I make this really nice espresso. I put some cream in it, and it's just so delicious. And it's kind of my sit down and treat myself and love on myself and calm down time. Now, the coffee actually doesn't make me calm down. It actually revs me up. So, maybe I should have thought of something else. But I like the coffee. To me, it's like with that heavy cream, it's like coffee ice cream, and it's so good. I did go to the doctor. I had a physical, and she told me to get some blood tests, and I have them sitting in my office and have not gotten them done yet. So after I do my blood tests, I am going to report again and let you know what my blood work looks like. But I can say I've felt really good this year. I'm still getting up at 8 or 9 in the morning, depending on what time I fall asleep at night, and feeling really pretty good all the time. I have gone back and had bouts of migraines again, which has been really discouraging. So I thought that I might have kicked them with the carnivore diet. They've returned. I think it has to do with my sinuses, which might even have to do with some of the dairy I'm having, but also some allergens that I'm experiencing. So, and my neck, I have a bad neck. So, between those two things, I did start again getting some recurring migraines and have started my migraine medication again. But my blood pressure still is down to a range that I don't need to be on any medication. And I think that if I worked out more, I probably could slim down those legs and, kind of get things going. I guess what I've been doing it's kind of like I have to do things in sections, like things so that they stay, right? So I altered my diet completely over a year's time. Well, oh, I altered it right away and I kept with that over a year's time. Now that I've been doing it for a year, I've been letting in some cheats. My cheats are onions and mushrooms on my steak. And if I go to a restaurant, I have some asparagus. Those are my cheats. So I don't consider them like big, dangerous weight gain treats. I did have a piece of ice cream cake one day for it was my mother's birthday ice cream cake, and I ate that and decided that I was just going to enjoy it. So I did. But aside from that, I've had no alcohol, no drinking, no anything but the coffee and the water. I drink a lot of seltzer water, like a lot of Pellegrino mineral water. I mean, I drink it like crazy. So I should have stock in that. And yeah, aside from that, I'm doing pretty good. So how would I rate the carnivore diet? Well, I would like to have fruit again sometimes. I mean, I love berries. I would love to have some berries in the summer. I like some of the vitamins and minerals that those berries give me. I think that I'll stay with eating a pretty meat-based diet as I go forward because it has really done my health well. But I do have to look at my blood tests and make sure that they're good. That's going to be the next most important thing to do. I haven't noticed anything really scary or really dangerous. I don't have a lot of the symptoms that I used to have. I was having a lot of symptoms with hypoglycemia and those kind of things, and I don't really seem to be having those sugary kind of pass out feelings that I used to have. So I think all in all, I'm healthier. I am thinner than I was before I started it. I am disappointed because it is not a magic weight loss cure for me. Now, granted, I am a 63-year-old woman. So I know that 63-year-old postmenopausal women do not lose weight that easily. So that's going to be one of my tricks. And a lot of people say, well, just be happy with the way you are. You're not going to be thin like you were in your 20s. And that is true. I would just like to be thinner because I'm on video and I would just like to be thinner. When I edit my videos, I'd like to have less of me on that screen. So it's a little bit of vanity there, but ultimately I want good health. So that's what I'm doing. So yeah, guys, I'm still sticking with it. When I start something, I don't stop. I don't stop unless there's a good reason to stop. When I became a vegan, I was a vegan for 7 years and I rarely deviated from my vegan ways. So yeah, once I get involved in a way of eating, I'm going to stay with it. I like making the homemade ice cream. Now that it's summer and it's hot again, I'll probably do that a little more. But I don't want to mix both the coffee and the ice cream. That's a lot of heavy cream, and that could really cause a lot of weight gain. So I will let you know what I find out from my blood test. One thing that I've thought about doing with this little channel, because I have not gone on it very much, obviously, if I was losing a lot of weight and I was getting all these new clothes, and, like I'd feel like motivated to talk about it. But because I stopped losing weight, every time I started to make a video, I'd get like depressed. Every time I said the words, I'm not losing any weight, I've plateaued for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 months. It made me kind of crazy. And I kept hoping that I'd plateau and then I'd drop again. I'd plateau and I'd drop, but I just kind of dropped and then I stopped. And I am nowhere near what I want for my weight to be. I mean, I could easily lose another 40 pounds and be perfectly fine and healthy. So, that's kind of where I'm at right now. The other thing I've been thinking of doing is I've been ramping up my other channel. I'm actually adding things to my other channel. It's for those of you who don't watch me on that channel, it's a channel of, I'm building a world over there. Let's just say that I live in a 1780s home and I'm building a world of imagination and beauty. And so if any of you aren't part of me over there, go ahead and join me in Clay Early American Home. But One thing I'm thinking of doing with this channel, and I'd like to see your comments on this if this is something that you would be okay with, is I'd like to transition it in a way to a restorative yoga channel. I am a certified yoga teacher and I love doing restorative yoga. I love teaching it. I love doing it. And I found that I'm not doing it unless I teach it. I won't do it. I don't take the time to take care of myself. So I wanted to start a restorative yoga time for all of you who are interested in good health. Restorative yoga is the best. You're not going to be doing all these down dogs and killing yourself. Restorative yoga is more like you're laying over a bolster and you're letting your body do the work, and it's a stretching, and it's just so wonderful and so restorative. So if you're interested in that, let me know below. And thank you for watching me today. Again, I'm sorry I haven't posted a whole lot. I don't like to get on and say nothing's changed, nothing's changed, nothing's changed, because nothing has really changed. I still feel good. I'm still in good health. I'm still weighing more than I want to weigh, and I'm still doing carnivore. So that's the scoop, guys. We'll see you later.